Judges trust the Department of Justice and the FBI, which is why they approve 98% of all FISA applications. When you read this thing, you know, they buried and concealed vital information and deceived the court. That's a fraud on the court, and it's also a felony called abuse of power.
Well, they not only used the dossier, which was made up largely,
Right.
but they also used a Yahoo News story,
Right.
which was fed to them by the people who made up the dossier.
That's right. They represent to the court that this is an independent corroboration of the dossier when in fact it came from the same source. It's called circular sourcing. Another point is they sort of, in the preamble, they lead the court to believe that Carter Page is a Russian agent who was recruited back in 2013. What they don't tell the court is he never capitulated, and in fact, he helped the U.S. government prosecute Russians. If the court had known that, they would have said, what is this rubbish? Get out of here.
And the Russians thought he was an idiot.
Yes, that was one of their text messages.
Greg, you write about John Brennan, the former CIA director, and the president is saying he's considering revoking security clearances for John Brennan for 6 former senior national security officials. What do you think about that?
John Brennan's a dangerous guy. He's a hyper-partisan, always has been a Clinton sycophant, as I describe in the book. He's out there propagating the dossier as a pretext to investigate Donald Trump and clear the path for Hillary Clinton. It is dangerous to allow a guy like that, as well as Clapper and Comey, who are partisans, to have security clearance. They can use the classified information they can still gain for political purposes. And in fact, John Brennan has done this before. My position is nobody should have security clearance after they leave the government, except for former presidents who were often consulted on critical issues.
Rand Paul said something very similar. Said once you retire, no more security clearance.
That's it. Rand Paul is absolutely correct.
The book out today, The Russia Hoax, on the Russia Hoax, I should say, on bookshelves. Of course, Russia news dominating the headlines. You almost have to start writing a sequel like today, don't you?
Well, you know, I spent 4 months writing this book. I started in December. By the time we got to May, so much had happened that I went back and revised and added a lot. But I must say, all of the information that has come out since the book went to print only substantiates the evidence I present in this book. There are 700 footnotes, so I was very meticulous about that. Yeah, I wrote.
No unnamed sources.
No, I have obviously sources, but I made a decision not to use them and their information in the book. So everything here is well sourced.
Well, if Hillary Clinton had won, a lot of this would not have come out if you and Sarah Carter and a few other great journalists were not on Sean Hannity's show every night telling us the truth. We might not know about any of this.
Ainsley,
so thank
you very much.
Welcome.
I appreciate
Best of luck, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, Greg.
Thanks, Greg. Congratulations.
With that, Jillian Neal.